Everyone, Once Bitten here. So it's been a while since I've put a video up, and I thought it might be a good idea to post a channel update. And I can't help but smile right now. It's just on a whim. I went and I was wondering how long I've been doing these running this channel because I don't know. I was telling somebody the other day I've been doing this for about 10 years. So I actually went on YouTube and looked up my old channel, which is 84321605. That's the name of the channel. And anyway, because when I started doing battle reports, that's the one I used. So I went back and I started listening to my very first battle report. I could only get like 3 minutes into it. I just stopped it. I'm like, oh God, stop! It was so bad. Um, I get requests quite often of people asking me how to make battle reports, and they're thinking about starting ones, and if that's you and you make a battle report or two and you're thinking you're just not very good at it, go look at 8432 what is it 84321605 and see how bad those battle reports are. And if you think mine are pretty good now, then just know there's a lot of improvement that can be made. Holy man, they're bad, just awful. Whew. So yeah, this isn't really an anniversary necessarily. I thought I've been doing this 10 years. I've only been doing this 8 years. In my mind, it seems like a lot longer to that. It seems like I've been doing this forever. Of course, you look at the changes that have happened over the last 8 years with a hobby. I mean, it seems like it's been easily several iterations from 7th edition to 8th edition to the End Times fiasco to the Ninth Age and all that. Um, yeah, as you probably know if you follow the channel, as of the making of this video, which is early September 2017, the Ninth Age announced recently that they're going to be releasing version 2.0. They're going to keep version 1.3 as the official game, but they're going to release 2.0 in the next few months, just so whoever wants to start playtesting it can playtest it. They don't want to release it and then you just have a lot of flaws that they don't catch because there's only so much playtesting we can do in house. And then a few months after that, they're gonna tweak it as necessary. Then it's going to be version 2.0, the gold edition, and that's going to stay the same for at least several years. So, and there's a lot of changes that can be made between 1.3 and 2.0. I mean, they're not the kind of substantive changes that that change it to a different kind of game, but certainly there's going to be a lot of changes just to try to make it its own unique thing. So hopefully at some point people will quit saying they're really just Warhammer Fantasy 8th edition with some polish on it. So having said all that, I think the reason you really haven't seen updates in the videos in the recent past, and you're probably not going to see them in the near future, is I think I'm just going to kind of take a breather from the hobby, just because one, I kind of need it. I mean, if you watch my channel, every now and then I go through periods of burnout. I mean, whether that's true for other people, I don't know, but for me, that's pretty natural. When I do something, I tend to throw myself all into it, and then I just get tired of it, and I need a break. And I've not taken a break with this hobby in really 8 years. Very few breaks in 8 years, and I think this is just a good time for it because whenever you get to the end of an edition, when it was 7th edition of Warhammer, or as it is now with 1.3. There's just less interest in the battle reports because people are only willing to put so much effort into learning a system of rules that they know is going to change in the near future. So I think the timing is good. I think I can take a breather now, and then hopefully when 2.0 comes out, I will be rested and rejuvenated and have the time and energy to put into what really will probably be necessary or at least helpful when it does come out. I mean, I think in addition to playing some games so people can just get a sense of how the game is still similar to how it was, it might be helpful to put in some tacticas or some rules explanations and stuff like that. So that's the hope. Take some time off now and hopefully feel a rejuvenation when 2.0 comes out. So I didn't want to just drop off the face of the earth and have anybody who does care think that the channel's dead or anything like that. It's kind of a planned hiatus. while I, prepare for 2.0. So, and it's funny. I do so much less over the last few weeks. I've been doing so much less with the hobby than I normally do. But even then, I found myself coming back to it and doing some things that I just enjoy doing. I've been working on some terrain, building and painting some buildings and stuff like that. I've been slowly custom building one of the altars for the Empire, one of the Buffmobiles, and that's been fun. And I've been a little bit painting an army for a buddy of mine. So not nearly the time that I used to spend on it, but I find that it's still tough to completely walk away from, just because I've developed, a habit of getting painting done, and it's just kind of fun. So anyway, there's the studio update. Just kind of a don't worry, things are fine. The channel's not going to be too active in the next month or three, but then we'll come back with a vengeance, hopefully when 2.0 comes out. So hope to see you soon.